And the lie detector says that was a motherfucker.
Hello, loungies. Today we are getting into more messy TEA. I have my hashtag one fake hater badge of honor on. Let's go.
Okay, listen. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so, all right. So I see some maddies in the comments, right? I'm not gonna say about who right now because we're about to get into that person just for y'all. Okay. So, as y'all know, you can like somebody and still not agree with the actions that you see. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of these people that I talk about. Okay? I just go by what I see or how I feel about whatever that's going on. So, right here, right now, this person that we about to talk about, and I'm going to put her first just to get y'all more mad. So, this person that we're about to get into is Jaden Alexis. Now, I know that I like her, but ever since Blueface came out of jail, all that shit that she was popping about boundaries and this was the last straw with her best friend smashing Blueface behind her back and all the shit. After that, I started having a little change of heart. Okay? And that's normal for a human, okay? You don't always got an ass kiss now, y'all. Now, we're about to get into some update with Jaden. Yeah, Jaden's on Twitter, doing, to me, in my opinions, are subs. Like she usually do this, and that's fine. Throw out them quotes, throw out them stuff, right? I agree with some of the stuff that she puts out there. But I don't agree with the stuff she's putting out now because of her actions is giving very much the opposite. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. I do like Jaden when she do her mommy stuff when she's out with the kids and she's cooking and cleaning in the home and, she does content on herself, focus on herself, her music and stuff like that. I like that side of Jaden. But this side of Jaden that she's showing, I don't like it. Okay? It's just not it. Okay? I would hate for her to keep going outside over this man and trying to make it seem like it's about the kids. It's not about the kids. And I don't like when baby mothers do that too. It's about the kids. It's about the kids. Just like the baby daddies. It's about the kids. And the whole time they worry about what you doing and worry and focus on you. I don't like baby moms that do that. It's not about the kids. It's about her feelings and it's about some. Okay, so she reposted this. A hoe can pick and sneak diss you for days. As soon as you respond, they like to play victim and overdo it as if you came for them. And they never did or said shit to you. All they want is a reaction. Hoe need a reaction so they don't look miserable and obsessed for continuously speaking on you. That is true. Females do that. But who y'all think she talking about? The only person that I can think about is Nevaeh because that's the only person that we see her for the past months going, like, targeting Nevaeh. And Nevaeh half the time don't even respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, like, let's say Jaden has, like, 5 crash outs in one day about Nevaeh, keep bringing Nevaeh up. And then when Nevaeh responds to say what she has to say, there go Jaden. Oh, you did that. And then she responds, 10 more. So, it's like, it's not a really back and forth. A real back and forth is continuously going back and forth with the person after a person says something. We don't see that. So I don't know who she's talking about here, but this is true. Some females do that. Okay? Say some shit to you. If you are only the responder, that's not an issue. But if you're the one that's gunning for the person every single day, even if it was just one response, that it just comes off a little way, She's not just responding to Nevaeh because Nevaeh says less than what Jada says, and you can go online and look it up. Karma is an itch. The same way you made somebody feel, it'll come back on you. Maybe 20 times harder. Better be careful what you do to people. Ain't no fun when it's you. I mean, that is true, but at the end of the day, life is life. Things are going to happen. Everything is not a karma situation. Life just be lifing. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't really agree with too much on that. Yes, karma is karma and stuff like that, but I just feel like life happens, Everything that happens in your life is not a karma because not everybody out here is shitty people in real life. You can't just based off people what they say online, especially when it's opinion and thoughts on celebrities. That's weird. But karma, yeah, that's there. But I don't know who she's talking about here. But if that's the case, everybody has karma in life. If that's the case. These hoes ain't nothing but fans if you ask me. Okay, we all have fans. She says, I'm not the same girl I used to be, and that's my favorite thing about me. So, I mean, what actually changed? Because now you're just showing a different person to the world. So, I don't know what change happened or what was a good or bad change. Sometimes our mamas are right. These itches really are just jealous of you. It could be somebody out there saying the same thing about you. You just never know. They go off by energy and what type of energy you're giving the person. If you're giving the person way too much energy for nothing, then yeah, that's a problem. And this is their personal stuff. It's not like they doing content and on each other and, they didn't like what was said about them and then they started that. And that's a different story. But they're sharing the same man. Like, it's just a whole different thing. Weird ass itch fly out my mouth so fast because you weird ass itch. Yeah. Itches be on my eggplant so bad I can't make this up. Yeah, I can say the same thing. I got a lot of people on my goddamn eggplant on my YouTube thing in the comments. Because of what they don't like me saying. Child. It just make everything about me. That's how I know I'm her. I'm always the one they threatened by. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody has that type of energy if it really happens. Like, she feels that way because whatever, right? I could feel that same way too. I'm her because all I do is speak my mind and I have everybody's panties in a bunch. It's not so much boxers, it's panties in a bunch. Like, for what? I'm her. Yeah, I'm her. This platform is her. Okay? Call her what you want. You just don't like what I say. But anyways, that is that. We just went through a couple of her tweets. She got a whole bunch of tweets. So if y'all would like, y'all could just go on her Twitter and y'all could try to see if these are just general statements and reposts or she's subbing somebody. At the end of the day, let's just continue.
Go with us to Sky Zone. Co-parent edition. Journey. Look at this.
Don't come over here.
That's all.
She tried to pay with the card. Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I like when Jaden and Blueface can have a good energy around the kids. They can still laugh and play with each other and do all these things, have conversations. They have that bond. You get what I'm saying? They have that bond and it's not going anywhere, right? But do they have to act as if they're together in the same bed? Getting mad over what the other person is doing if y'all not together. That's the problem here, is that nobody's really trying to break away and get out of that toxic situation because it's toxic. Jaden's out here crashing out on Nevaeh every single chance that she get. For what? For what? You're still going to act like that with Blueface, laughing and having a good time with him. So you're not that much pressed, right? Because it's giving you R. But it's just like, this is always going to happen. And if Jaden doesn't know how to separate herself from Blueface in that type of way and still be cordial like how they was with the kids, because it can happen. Y'all don't got to keep sleeping with each other. Y'all don't got to keep acting like y'all in relationships and shit. For what? It's not giving that. The respect is not there. The trust is not there. The disrespect is really loud. Okay? And that's just how I feel. I just feel like Jaden needs to move on, and I feel like she would do much better. She doesn't have to have Blueface connected to her on her name like she says. She made more subs on Twitch, and she just got on Twitch. She don't need no Blueface. That's the problem I don't like. I want better for Jaden. Any female that's out there, we all been there and done that. So why would we want to condone the same behavior? Are y'all cool? Especially if you like the person. I like Jaden. I want better for Jaden. Like, the same thing with Cardi. I like Cardi. You want better for Cardi. Cardi going back to Offset doing Offset. She left him. She moved on, but then she went with another dog. That's stupid. So just because I like Cardi means that I can't point out shit that I don't like or condone. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's just like, I don't know. We gonna see, because, everything, is entertainment at the end of the day. I'm telling you, when I do this content, it's more so like I'm talking and reviewing a show. A show. Like, it's a show. This is just my review, my thoughts on the show that everybody's watching online. Whether it's scripted, whether it's real, it don't matter. It's entertaining. They putting on a show for us, a circus act. This is a circus. They call themselves the circus. Why wouldn't people talk about the circus? Please make it make sense. But anyways, I still kind of like Jaden. It's okay to have change of hearts. I just don't like how she's moving. So if she keeps continuously doing this, I'm going to continuously have the same energy, and it just is what it is. Until I see change, that's just how my thought process is. And no, she don't owe me shit. I don't even care if anybody that I speak on come across my content. I don't care. Okay? My content ain't for them to see it. I don't care. I'm just speaking about what everybody else is speaking about, and I just put it on my platform just for anybody that's new here that doesn't know. Now you know.
Oh, my baby mama's calling. Golden retrievers are just calling in. Hold on, I'm trying to schedule something. Hello?
Hello. Hey, chat. I just wanted y'all to know. Y'all see how he be calling all these random assholes? I just want you to know. Now when I call another nigga, next caller. Thank you.
What?
So how do you feel about that? How do y'all feel about that clip? This is what I be saying about her seeming really pressed and bothered. You call this man, she probably watching him over there, right? She called him to say he's calling all these hoes and stuff, and then talk about her with a calling a guy, and then what? What did she say? Like, what are you talking about, Jaden? This is what I'm saying. Like, if a baby mother is not pressed about what that man is doing for real with other females, right? And she's so done or whatever, would they do that? That's some shit I would do if I'm still in my feelings about some shit. Yeah. I was like that at one point in time. Always coming at my baby daddy. We always arguing. It was always something going on. It was always around females. He could never, he was like Blueface. But he just wasn't public. He was like a real serial cheater. My second baby daddy, he was a serial cheater. And I stayed because in my head, I was like, I love him. I know he can change. All that stupid shit that I used to think. Yeah. Done and been over with. Okay? Like, it just comes to a point where you know that the person is not going to change. He's a serial freaking cheater. A serial cheater. They're not going to change no time soon. I'm telling you right now. So I'm speaking from experience. My baby daddy just wasn't public. He wasn't known, like, in online and shit. Like, this was before online was really an online exposing and all that shit. Child, when I tell you, the females used to be like, hitting me up. Who am I? The whole time, he over here cheating on me with y'all. Talking about who am I? Like, I've been through this. The same shit Jaden is doing to Nevaeh is the same shit that happened to me. So yeah, it's kind of like relatable. And that's the type of energy I never really liked, because it's just like I was accepting what he was doing, right? Because mentally I was already detaching. Physically I was already detaching. That's how you know you really getting over somebody, when you don't want them to touch you. You're really disgusted. Their energy around you just rubs you wrong. Like, you'll know when you're really getting over a person. So mentally, physically, everything, emotionally, I was already detaching myself. So I was just saying, yeah, sometimes you gotta think smart about some shit. But I wasn't doing all the extra shit. I wasn't calling females, fighting them, and doing. If I had an argument with as a female because she hit my phone up, Like, question me. Like, don't question me. And then in my head, I'm like, damn, this is the person I've been with for mad long. You know, this is like, have a baby, all type of stuff. Shit was still going on. Y'all think that a baby would change a man? It's not. Okay? It won't. They'll still keep doing the same goddamn shit. Because that's just who they are. You get what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Now, she did with it way too longer than I did. I only did 2 years. I felt like that was long enough. But damn, 13 years, Jaden? And you still going? That's what I'm saying. I don't know how females could do it. Ain't that much love in the goddamn world. I was in love. First love at that. I've been had my fair shares with men dating and all type of stuff. But for some reason, my second baby daddy was really my true love. Like that, because I dealt with a lot of shit. And like, it was just like a whole bunch of other shit that I never dealt with or even thought about doing with anybody else. So yeah. It get like that. But ain't that much love or good thing in the world. Because when I tell you, he was also the biggest I ever had. Okay? It was kind of hard for me to even take it. But, eventually I took it if you're dealing with the same thing. But I know that was a little bit too much information, but it don't even matter. Because we grown. But anyways, like, it ain't that much good thing in the world either. I did not want that thing touching me. Get it away. Bye. He used to think that I was messing around. I don't have to mess around. I don't gotta stoop your level, prove a point, or do any of that. I'm not that type of person. But I was messing with my first baby daddy still, and I told him that. And I told my first baby daddy, because my first baby daddy is who I known before I met my second baby daddy. He was the only one that I was dealing with sexually and everything else. You get what I'm saying? So I told him, like, all right, you go ahead and do you. I'm just gonna start messing back with my baby daddy. And that's exactly what I did. And it wasn't like I didn't tell them both. I told them both. And guess what? When I got pregnant with my second daughter, I told them both that y'all both probably could be the dad. This is what happens when you're honest. I don't care. Like, I only known them. Those are the only ones that I was dealing with. My second baby daddy was crashing out. He was crashing out. How you crashing out and you the one doing all of this on me? How many females calling my phone, texting my phone and stuff like that? How many females and stuff I see in your phone? And you worrying about my one baby daddy? Well, oh well. It is what it is. And then I detached from both of them. Sayonara. So yeah, that's a little, put my little 1-2 in there just so people can understand where I'm coming from. I don't condone females that act the way Jaden is acting. Nevaeh, she's over there doing whatever she's been doing with Blueface. It's just that they public out now with it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, any female that stay with Blueface is stupid. We already know that. Nobody is over nobody when it comes to Blueface for real. Let's put that out there. The female that he actually changes for, she's the winner. If that man ever changes. But my little story, that's not even a story. That's just like a little information here and there. Because when I tell you, I got story time for days with both my baby daddies. Those are the only ones I feel like are a little bit more important because I had kids with them and the history and the bond and everything was way different than anything I had with any other man. So those are the story times for days on both baby daddies. Both baby daddies is wrong, dirty, But that just shows to prove that we can move on from our baby daddies. If it's not about the kids and they're making it all about you, let them go, because it's never going to be about the kids. Those are the type of people that really don't want to be parents. So you can't force a parent to be a parent. You just got to worry about what you got to do as a parent, and that is it, and that is all. So Jaden needs to do that. If y'all can't co-parent and y'all making it seem like it's only about the kids, knowing y'all feelings is still involved, it's not going to go good. It's not going to go good. Once y'all realize what it really is, then maybe y'all can move on from it. But until then, I guess we're just going to continue to see the circus, and y'all going to continuously hear what I got to say. Y'all know I got to put my mask on, jail. But listen. Remember, nothing's personal, I swear. I swear nothing's personal. I don't care in real life about nothing that I really speak about. I'm just saying. I might be like, oh, this is sad, or, I hope I hope she could change hair on her. Like, you just little positive thoughts here and there, but in real life, nothing affects me that I talk about. So I'm just letting y'all know. So nothing that I say should affect y'all. I'm just saying, it's not that serious. But, I volunteer, put out whatever information on myself because I feel like I want to do that, and it's like, a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of us have shitty baby dads with story times and shit like that when it comes to females and all type of shit. Okay? I'm just never the type of person that was the one that was targeting and reaching out to them and doing all this shit. I was always the one that was getting reached too. You know what I'm saying? Directed negative energy towards me. So if I responded, I responded. It is what it is. But one thing I never, ever, ever did was tell a female, come fight me, come do this and that. I'm never fighting over no man. I'm never fighting over no man. Never did, never will. Now, if a female start threatening me and all that, that's on you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that because I'm not going to say shit that I know I'm not going to do. I'm not saying shit I'm not going to do. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, when I see you, I'm going to stab you up. My mindset is not thinking that because I don't care too much for you to risk my freedom or my life. But if something comes to me, that's the type of person I am. If something comes to me, then I have to deal with it how I deal with it. However way that may be. That just is what it is. But I just don't like females that do what Jaden is doing. So yeah, that might be a little triggering to me. If I'm going to be honest, it's a little triggering. Because I've been through that. Like, damn, you got all this energy for me for what? That's my baby daddy. You get what I'm saying? That's my baby daddy. That's somebody I'm dealing with. You knew about me. Like, what is the problem? That's what it's giving with Jaden and Nevaeh. Jaden, you knew about Nevaeh. Why is it a big problem now? It's because she's pregnant? It's because he's giving her money or catering to her and doing all of the things like relationship people be doing, even though we know it's not a relationship. That can't be a relationship. It's not a relationship. Blueface acts single. So, and then when he's with these females, it's like he's giving boyfriend vibes, but not doing boyfriend things for real, like faithful and trust and respect and, you know, caring about their feelings and not just only his. It's not giving that. So when the females get out of delusional land, and maybe we can have a different type of energy. But until I made a Jaden segment just for y'all, okay? I just wanted to let y'all know where I'm coming from because it makes no sense to just pop my shit and just leave y'all confused. I'm not gonna do some of y'all like that, okay? Maybe my explanation might get you even more mad, but that got nothing to do with me. It got nothing to do with me. All right? It got everything to do with how you feel about what? Opinions? I don't know. But y'all will be okay. Nothing on this platform is personal, I swear. It's not. This is entertainment. You know, online is where you could just pop your shit, voice your opinions everywhere you want to and stuff like that. Even though the world is sensitive and the internet is sensitive when it comes to people popping shit. Damn, people still even want to fight you because you call them a bitch. I can never understand it. My mind is just different. Certain things is stupid to me. But this is the world that we live in. You know, online world is an online world. Please don't take it personal, okay? Please. You can still disagree with me and respect me at the same time because, like I said, this is not about you. So where's all the animosity coming from? Goddamn weirdos. No, let me stop. But I love having fun on here. So, and I'm goofy and I just speak my mind and it just is what it is. I love y'all. Thank you for watching me. The ones that are in the back just complaining all the goddamn time. And my supporters, my biggest supporters, okay, that know exactly where I be coming from. Even some of my supporters don't even agree with a lot of the things that I say, but they don't come at me on some weirdo shit just because they don't agree with what I say. You get what I'm saying? There's a different maturity level when it comes to people on this internet. I can disagree in the comment section and guess what? They will start threatening me and calling me names and all these things for what? I didn't give that energy. All I did was speak on the topic that everybody's under and they coming for me like, damn. I didn't even say nothing to you. And then when I respond to them, oh, I'm mad. No, you're mad. You're mad because you're the one that came for me. And when I respond and people always get mad. So, I mean, it is what it is. But let's continue to have fun.
Hey, my loungies, this video is a wrap. Everything is alleged and not personal. It's not that serious. Oh, yeah. Make sure to subscribe.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 up a 5. City to city.